Hello and welcome to teacherswebhost.com. I'd like to give you a quick tour of our writing assessment. I'm going to log in as a student. I like to use Google to sign in because it's just a little faster most of the time. There's the virtual room number. Here are all the courses. I'm going to go to a pretend course here called Sandbox, and here at the bottom is a closed composition. That just means a composition I want my students to write without any notes. The student would click on the link in the playlist, and here are their instructions. This particular task has an image. Here is a list of instructions. Here are some controls of interest. First, here is the proctor. The proctor monitors everything the student does on the page so that you can be ensured that you have a secure assessment. It's not possible to delete what's there, and as soon as the student even lands on the page, it is noted in the log on the server. So I'm just going to type some stuff here. I'm using this to teach social studies and French. I teach both. So for French students, they may need international characters. This is easy. You click on the show buttons and you can choose the characters that you want and insert them in the right place. You'll notice that the proctor is keeping track of everything the student does. It's possible to have editor's notes from a teacher or another student, especially if collaboration mode has been set to allow students to edit each other's work to help them to develop greater accuracy. The two large buttons are two ways to save to the server. Now this program will automatically save every 2 to 3 minutes to the server, but if you want to save and say, you just hit that button, and as you can see down here, it makes a notation as to the exact time and date. This task includes several interesting features. One of them is the readability measure. I just pasted in some text there. Click on readability, and you can see the readability, the grade level of this text according to several commonly used grade level measures. There's also a small citation generator. The purpose of this is just to give the student something quick so that they can easily cite a source without going to too much trouble. They need to just fill in the form, choose APA or MLA, or both for that matter, click Append Citation, and the citation is automatically appended here in the text. Notice that the proctor is keeping track of everything the student does while they do it. This is how, as I say, it's possible to maintain a secure testing environment. Way down at the bottom, below where the readability appears, this is where the rubric appears that the student will be graded on. And the assessment itself, once the teacher has graded it, will have these light up and they're highlighted so the student can see exactly how the grade was determined. Once the student clicks Save and Go, they're done and ready to go back, or ready to have it graded by the teacher. Notice that when I return, the proctor has saved all that information, 31 bits of data about what I did while I was there, and that way I have an accurate record. When, as a teacher, I go in later on, there is a summary that is listed that will show me quickly how many times text was pasted in, how many times certain buttons were clicked, how many times the student restarted and saved his work. This is important to me because on many of my tasks I do not allow students to get credit if they paste anything in, and this is a great way to maintain security. Thank you for watching. I hope you'll give us a try.